Inside this ambulance are the remains of a young family, a woman named Rahmania and her youngest daughter. Her mother can barely handle her grief. Divers later found the remains of Rahmania's 6-year-old daughter, and now they are all buried together here in her hometown of Kediri. Scenes like this have played out across the country since the Sriwijaya Air crash in January.
We are in shock and very sad. It is a big disaster for us. 3 of our family members died at once. Why did this happen to our family?
Grieving families of the 62 passengers on board the flight from Jakarta are trying to come to terms with the sudden tragedy. 1 month since the crash, Indonesia's Transport Safety Commission has released its preliminary investigation, confirming they're looking into issues with the plane's auto-throttle as well as other factors. But aviation experts say it's still too soon to say what caused the crash, and without the cockpit voice recorder, determining exactly what went wrong is almost impossible. While the search continues for the voice recorder, the Commission is looking into several potential factors which may have contributed to the crash.
What we know so far is that the left auto throttle was moving downward, but whether it was caused by a malfunction we still don't know, because both throttles showed anomalies.
The Sriwijaya Air crash is Indonesia's 3rd major aviation disaster in 6 years. BAYU WARDOYO is a diver who volunteered to help with the search operation to help find the human remains. He worked on all 3 recent crashes and says despite the risks associated with the task, the heaviest burden is the emotional toll.
I also found several items of children's clothing, including a Marvel shirt. This was so emotional for me. We also found the birth certificate of a child.
Aviation experts say there is room for improvement, but the industry has taken positive steps.
Some of the airlines have caught up with global standards or in some cases exceeded it. We need to make sure that it is evenly spread.
But for the many families, that progress wasn't enough to save their loved ones. And while they wait to find out what went wrong, they are forced to say sudden, painful goodbyes. Jessica Washington, Al Jazeera, Jakarta.